Lowell C. Kiesel founded Carvin in 1946 by manufacturing guitar pickups. His love of Hawaiian steel guitar was featured on radio broadcasts in the 1930s. Sadly, Lowell passed away recently at the age of 94, but he left behind a thriving company that continues his factory direct business model, as well as 8 albums he recorded over the years. Unfortunately, the master tapes were not archived, and digital transfers were made from original pressings of his vinyl. One might think that using clean copies of vinyl makes archiving these albums easy. However, it's the subtle crackles that are the hardest to remove. As the go-to multimedia guy at Carvin, I decided Izotope RX was the only way to restore this music. I've used other plugins and dedicated apps to clean vinyl transfers, but I've always been frustrated in their inability to remove subtle crackles. Let's take a look at the song Aloha from Lowell's album, Hawaii. At this time, you may want to put on headphones so you can hear some of the subtleties going on in this file. Now, in this program, you have the choice of working in either a spectral view or the standard waveform. I prefer the spectral view. You're able to see more of what's going on in each of the frequency ranges in this audio file. There's some fine crackling here. So we're just going to select the area that we hear where the crackle is. Again, it's best to listen over headphones. Now we're just going to apply declicker. We've got the settings set pretty high. We're going to apply them. And let's listen back. This sounds a lot cleaner than it was before. Here's the end of the song, and you'll notice there's some very fine harmonics played quietly at the end, and there's a lot of other clicking and hiss noise here. This area is quite a challenge. There's low frequency, high frequency noise, there's tape hiss, there's crackles from the original vinyl, and we're going to select an area here that's actually noise probably from the master tape. As you can hear, we're selecting only the higher end of the frequency spectrum here, and that's the beauty of RX, that you can actually select that area and apply changes to that area without affecting the lower frequencies or the mid frequencies. As you can see, declicker really did not get rid of that. It's not a click, it's a hiss. I'll use spectral repair to fix that, and I'll have a demo of spectral repair here in a second. But there is a click here on this section, so we're going to highlight it and apply declicker. There's still a remnant of it there, so we'll highlight it again and apply declicker one more time. Now I'll go through the rest of the file and start eliminating other areas that need declicking. But we'll skip ahead and start denoising this now. So here we're going to select the very top frequency spectrum here and highlight it. And let's go ahead and play it back and listen to just the frequencies that we've selected. As you can hear, it's a bit of a hissy sound. That's exactly what we want to train Izotope RX to listen for and eliminate. So we've trained it, and let's go ahead and preview that. Notice it sounds a little garbled, like it's underwater, and that's by setting things a little too high. So we're going to go ahead and try that again and back off on the settings of the noise reduction to get a bit more natural sound. I hear a little bit of a drop out there in the audio, and so we're going to select this area. And we pulled up spectral repair, and we're going to repair that. Now, spectral repair looks on either side of your selection and averages together to create audio to fill in that area. Now we're going to take a look at the very end of the song as it fades out into what's supposed to be silence. And you'll notice that down here at the lower end of the frequency spectrum, there's some noise down there. Kind of a low frequency rumble. So we'll highlight this where there's no music. And we'll go ahead and train RX to detect that and eliminate it. And let's go ahead and now stretch that across. And let's go ahead and preview that and see what it does. So that sounded pretty good. It actually seemed to get rid of some of that low frequency rumble there. So we're going to go ahead and apply that. And we'll, again, apply a little more step by step. It's better to always take it a little slower step by step than to actually hit it hard with one massive high setting on noise reduction, because you just end up destroying the integrity of the music. So now we're going to look at the higher frequencies here at the end of the song where it's just a bit of a hiss, and see if we can analyze that. Train denoiser, and we'll go ahead and apply that to the very end of the song. And let's go ahead and take across the top again and try and eliminate a little more of that hiss from the original master tape. Okay, so let's now compare that to the original file where no restoration was done. Again, we'll play back the after. And that's RX.